hardest part, as you can see, is going to be getting this large section here through this little hole. So that's what I'm going to do, work on doing that, and then we'll continue on. Okay, as you can see, got the shift cable bellows on. They say you shouldn't use petroleum products to slide that down. It's really tough to get it, like I said, over this much larger section. I thought for a minute, well, I should be able to use some cooking spray, so I sprayed that on there. That made it loose enough to slide right on down the cable. So now that I've got that up, continue to push that down on there. It also has a little clamp like that is just a one-time use that you just squeeze it on there when you're ready to do that. So we've got all this on, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to move and put the water pipe on the boat itself. I'm not sure you can see it, looks a big blur. There we go. As far as I can. The light's not very good in here, so you're going to have to bear with me. I've cleaned the all the places for the hoses to go, or the bellows to go. And next thing we're going to do is attach the water hose. I don't think you can see it, but just above, back in there, just above the gimbal bearing is the water hose attachment. So we're going to do that next. Alright, finally got the hose on. That's by far been the hardest part of the job so far. Just trying to get it, can't get any pressure to push up onto the copper fitting up there. I hope I've got it pushed on far enough, but that's the next step. Next thing I'll be doing is trying to push all the bellows on with the on the bell housing, I believe is the term. Anyway, that's the next step, and here we go. Let's try it again. Okay, I know it's probably a little hard to see, but after getting the variable water hose attached on the top side, that on the boat side was really, that was a workout. Finally got that done, got the shifter cable shoved back into the boat, and I've got one end of the, right here, one end of the water hose attached here. I haven't got it, have not got it tightened down, but it's next, so hang in there. I'll do each step and then do a little video. Okay, there I've got the shift cable bellows attached to the transom side. You can see, I hope, the head of the bolt for the pipe clamp. There's a pretty good challenge to get that tightened up, but that seemed like the best angle. Kind of seems weird, but it works out good that way. Still, you need that flexible nut driver to make that work. Okay, next on is the U-joint bellows. Okay, the next step I decided to do was go ahead and reattach the bell housing to the gimbal housing, I think is the terms, with the pins here on the side, and then decided to see if I could get the U-joint bellows on, which they jumped right on there. I've heard everybody from saying how hard of a time they had with it, but it was pretty simple. I haven't got the clamp tight yet, so that'll be the next step, and then I'll move on to the exhaust bellows. Okay, a lot of tugging, pushing, pulling, prodding. They're all hooked back up. The order I did them, once again, is on the bell housing. I put the exhaust bellows, the shift cable bellows, and the U-joint bellows on. Then I put the water pipe on the transom side. Then the next thing I did was put the bell housing up and threaded the shift cable through. Then I hooked the water pipe up to the bell housing next. Then came the U-joint bellows. Then came the shift cable bellows. One end got it hooked to the transom. And then come the hardest one of all is the exhaust bellows, only because it's just hard to reach and get around. Got everything tightened up. After I got the water pipe hooked up, I did hook the hinge pins up next to help hold everything together. So that's the order I went, and pretty much that's it, other than putting the outdrive back on. So this is my my 2 bobs worth. I'm not a professional by no means, but I did it anyway. So, thanks for watching.